Yo, what's going on, people? I wanted to make a video about something that has been on my mind for a long time. It's detrimental, per se. I don't know why this is so important to me. For some odd reason, I wanted to take a jab at Chibi art. Watch my knife and let me go. For some reason, I like how Chibi art looks because it's simplistic. And plus too, when I see characters that are already rendered in the style that I do it, and there are people that know how to simplify them to make them into bite-sized creatures or whatever the fuck with huge heads and small bodies, I find that kind of interesting. And I think it's a skill that you can use too when it comes to training your brain, that certain situations and different character designs that you want to come up with, you don't want to be typecast when it comes to drawing. You want to be able to do characters that are interesting, simplistic, small, big, medium, large, or whatever the fuck, right? So I just never dabbled into it, even though I watched a bunch of TV shows back in the day, cartoons, for instance. Most of y'all guys don't know, but Fairly Odd Parents, if you're not familiar with the design on how Fairly Odd Parents look, those are basically chibi characters. I never tried to draw them before though, whatsoever. But the idea of chibi became popularized in Japan in the anime, but we've been doing it over here for a long time when it comes to our characters and stuff. If you pay attention to the characters back in the 90s, they all have the big heads with the small bodies and stuff like that. I was just never interested in drawing those type of characters until I seen how certain anime artists draw chibi characters. They still got the detail part, but it's the proportions that's a little bit differently. So it's like me training my brain, retraining my brain over again. So I think it'll be interesting for me to do this in front of you guys. Back this up. How did this all start? This all started because my Discord is actually having a challenge. So if I got any inspiring artists that want to try, that want to you know, come on board and do this challenge with me, what I'm doing is I'm doing a character that's not from mainstream, not from anything. It's an original character that I'm doing. I'm basically going to do this character right here. This character's name is Ari. This is from one of my graphic novels. And the reason why I've chosen her is because I've been drawing her non-stop for the past couple months because I'm trying to get this manga out. But I think it'll be good for me to do that. I got my Discord actually doing the same thing with me. So if you guys want to jump on board, draw a character of your pleasing or whatever the fuck, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw them in 5 different type of emotions. That way I could probably use them as emojis later on down the line during my chat and stuff like that when I go live. So I think it'll be fun. And yeah, you probably get to get featured in the next video too, like when you guys actually participate in my challenge. And I'll post you on my Instagram page too. I think it'll just be cool. Without further ado, I want to hop into this. Oh yeah, happy Halloween, by the way. If I'm not lazy, hopefully the video comes out on Halloween. If not, you'll know that I got lazy. So without further ado, let's jump into this. And how are we going to learn chibi art today? Well, I thought to myself, maybe I can learn how to draw kind of like how my audience wants to learn from me. And what's the first thing you do when you want to learn something? You Google that bitch. So I'm going to I'm going to YouTube how to draw chibi art. And I'm going to pick somebody to where I'm going to see what I'm interested in the most, what's basically going to tackle and speak to me. And I'm going to watch their video. I'm going to shout them out, of course, and I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can go follow them, give them a like or a subscribe or whatever, you know, what have you. Tell them that Jay sent you. I want to watch this video to where I get to learn how you guys will learn from me. I think it'd be kind of funny because I'm a novice in this game. I think this would be very funny. I'm going to fuck this up so bad. It's not. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'm afraid of little people. So
I'm a motherfucking dwarf.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna find a short video, and I'm gonna find a video to where it's like a person that's in the middle. This is 8 minutes. I might pick that one. I like that character design right there. That looks beautiful. This one got 1 million, so they don't need clout at all whatsoever. And plus, it's 21 minutes, so that's outside my ballpark. I'm not gonna work with a video that's 21 minutes. I think I'm gonna go with her up here. And this is Hexy. Holy fuck! I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it. Hexy Art, which I think is a play on sexy art, but she put a H at the beginning. Did I get it? I think I got it. Damn, I got a bunch of chibi art videos. This one is 5 minutes. Yeah, now we're gonna go with this one up top. We're gonna go with this one right here.
I'm Hexy, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how to draw chibis.
Well, she's a VTuber.
First of all,
I like
there's
that.
not a good or bad method to make chibis. I'll just show you mine, and I hope it can be useful to make your own chibi characters.
Okay.
Now let's begin.
I
Before
wonder,
we draw,
no. You know, it's funny. I know a lot of VTubers. I don't know how the fuck they do this still. I still don't know how they do the light animations with the movements and stuff. I know it has something to do with rigging. I just don't know nothing about it because that's 3D. That's on another side of the bench. That's not where I'm from. I just find it interesting, you know, how they can do that. I heard it's expensive as fuck too, though.
You have to understand why chibis are built like this and what's the difference between realistic, anime, and chibi proportions.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hexy, but like I gotta keep on saying it. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, like the intention of this video is just to watch the parts that I need. I'm only gonna watch the parts that I need because I don't want to watch the whole video because I want you guys to go over and support her because I'm watching her video. So I'm not gonna finish it specifically. So if you see what you like, I'm gonna have a link down below to where you can just funnel yourself through to her channel. That way you can finish watching it and give her a view. So you know that's how we eat off each other. That's called creator etiquette.
Realism. A human body is long around 7.5 or 8 heads.
Interesting.
And yeah, you can see I'm struggling a bit because I've been so used in drawing anime girls that I forgot how to draw real girls.
Yeah, anime girls ain't real at all. They just fucking, they're like aliens actually.
Anime
if you see underneath
are
there.
long around 6 heads
how
because
big the head
compared to
is.
realistic characters, their head is bigger. So yeah, it's stylized.
Right.
As you can notice, the neck is slimmer and some curves are exaggerated on purpose.
Exaggerated.
Keep in mind that even if it's a stylization, it's still nice to follow some proportion anatomy rules. And for example, here the arm bone is longer than the forearm bone. And same thing for the thigh and the leg bones. The femur is the longest bone in our body, so don't be afraid to draw thighs very long. Now it's finally time for chibis. Yay.
God damn.
I drew the whole chibi.
Jesus, I knew Chibi's hairs were big, but holy fuck. Seeing it compared to these things made me think of what's that Marvel character's name that fly in that chair and he's basically just a head. He was in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I keep on forgetting his name, but that's what that reminds me of. And boy did that shit scare me during that movie. Holy fuck. Damn, their head's that big? So she gonna do probably 3 heads.
The size of 2 heads.
Oh, never mind, she's doing 2.
Chibis look very weird if you stop a second and look at them. The heads are so huge.
Now see, this is what I needed. This is what I need right here. I need to know how to do the proportions. So that's how you do the arms. It's like little noodles. And this is basically a pear shape down here. You can really do 2 circles. One big and one small up here. And then you got the 2 little noodles coming out for the legs and stuff. I wonder how I'm going to make that work with my character.
And then I draw the body as sort of a pier, a bean, a drop. I make the limbs around the same size of the body. And I still follow the anatomy proportions for arms and legs as well.
Gotcha.
Now let's see more in detail how to draw chibis.
Alright, let's see what she do.
First of all, we draw 2 circles that are the equal of the 2 heads proportion.
Okay.
Then we click this tool to make it of a different color.
Is she using Clip Studio?
Opacity lower. We can right click on the ruler and click show in all layers, so we don't have to put a ruler in all the layers we create, and it will show up in all the new layers. So now for the head, you have to draw a smaller circle and then a sort of smaller one, like.
Okay, so that might be a boomer. I don't know how the fuck she did that. I don't. I'm thinking this is Clip Studio Paint. I think this is what she's in right now. Probably an older version, because this is like I think this video was done like a year ago. So this is probably an older version of Clip Studio Paint. But the thing is, I don't know how to do other methods besides just drawing on a piece of paper. I think what she did right here is excellent for beginners who don't know how to do a complete circle themselves and who is, you know, have a problem with drawing stuff accurately when it comes on both sides. It's like a mirror effect. I don't know how to do that though.
Sausage.
Interesting.
Then 2 small circles at the sides that will be the ears. Of course, you can scale to your liking. I thought it was a bit too small, so I scaled it. Then a small square for the neck and 2 other small circles for the body. The top one must be smaller than the bottom one.
Yep. That looks like a gourd or something like that from a game where you drink it, you know, like and get help, whatever. That's game logic. But what I am taking note of is the fact that Chibis, let me tell you one thing about anime characters anyway. With the ears are a good measurement point for the eyes. So where the ears are going, normally if you were drawing a regular anime character, the ears would be up here. And then the eyes would be up here too, as follows. but the ear is slightly below the eyes. So the eyes is technically going to be right here, if I'm got my math correct. And the bottom half of their face is more smushed compared to how an anime character is more like a triangle. So this is all the stuff I'm noticing. So when I go over to my stuff, I can take the knowledge that I gained over here and apply it to my stuff.
Then, for the articles, I'm gonna draw small circles for the elbows as well, and the knees too,
Okay.
and for the hands and feet. So, this is kind of the skeleton of our chibi. We make it of
Like
another
a robot,
color
don't
as
it?
well, and lower the opacity. To draw the facial features, I draw two lines that are the same sizes of the ears. I make two squares that represent the space where I will draw the eyes.
Okay.
I do this kind of movement when I draw them. So here are the
So she do the
eyelashes
bridge effect.
and the irises. Then I draw very close to the eyes, the mouth, and the nose. We color this blue as well and lower the opacity. Now we are ready for the line art.
Okay,
Try to
interesting.
make it as round as possible.
And she uses
Please
blue.
use references to draw the
Okay.
legs and the arms.
Here's another thing too that a lot of people ask me, and they think it's a dumb question, but it's not. They want to know why most artists use blue. It's a very simple answer. It's because it's easy to see. That's it. You can use any color you want, but artists in general, it's like a universal thing. We all use blue for some reason. You can use purple, pink, green, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter.
So you can see how they are shaped. I'm so bad at drawing hands, so I'm gonna make two squares for the palms and then some lines for the fingers. Always look at references so you can see which fingers are the longest and the shortest. You can also look at your own hand. In the end, I decided to draw a happy mouth.
They're like
For the
babies.
hair, I make these sort of basic shapes and then I will start to draw them more in detail. Drawing the hair a bit on the top of the head will make them look a bit more fluffy. Now it's time to delete lines
They're
we
like
don't
babies.
need. I created a mask and erased them with an eraser. I do the same things with clothes, so I draw first the clothes in simple shapes and then I make them more detailed. Remember to draw the socks not with straight lines like this, but with a curved line so
Pay
it
attention,
gives like a 3D feeling. So I drew the ribbon first, the shirt, the skirt, the socks and the shoes. Ta-da! This is our chibi. If you wanna draw some animal features like, I don't know, cat ears
Okay,
and
this is what I needed. This is what I needed. It's a good video. This actually told me exactly what I needed to know. I know exactly what to do now. I got a good memory. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go over to mine and I'm actually going to attempt to draw the character I showed you in the beginning. I'm going to try to do this. I got a pose in mind too that I want to do. So it's way different than this. But I'm going to still apply the same rules that I learned from here onto that chibi character. Watch how I do this. Watch this. But yeah, this video was actually good though. Like, so I would advise you if you guys want to see the full thing, because she renders the full thing in general. She colors it, she does it, you know, she does the full thing. I actually saw the picture at the beginning and I fast forward a little bit towards the end. She basically renders the whole thing. So if you guys want to see this full video, go over to that video right now or go over after this video to see what she does. I kind of want to funnel that traffic over to her too though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in case you guys watch this video and actually like it, give her a view. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into my stuff. I'm about to get this done while it's in my head fresh. Let's go. Okay, you know what? Since I got this done, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a time lapse of me completing this picture, and when I get to the color part, I'm gonna let you guys know, probably. Or I just might color it, who knows? Because this video is probably gonna be like 25 minutes long. I don't want it to be that long for you guys, but we'll see. It depends on what I'm feeling. So fast forward mode right now. Yep. Whew. All right. So done. This took me roughly, because I had to do a lot of trial and error. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see when I do the time lapse. This took me roughly about maybe an hour and a half to do because I wanted it to be perfect though. So this is my first attempt of chibi art. I guess it looked good. I'm not sure. I think I could have did a little bit more skinnierness when it comes down to the legs portion. I try to do the miniature sword the best way I can. But yeah, I think the legs, the only thing that I'm having a problem with this is that I think that the legs should be a little bit skinnier coming down here. But otherwise, I think the proportions match up pretty good. I want to try this a little bit more. I do. On my free time, of course. You know, like on my Instagram and stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this stuff, just let me know on my Instagram too. Because I would try to draw more of this. Or just come up with emojis and stuff like that too. I'm going to just have fun with this now. But now since I know I can do it. But yeah, if you guys want to be a part of this challenge, it's going to be happening probably all month, next month. And join the Discord. The link is down in the description below. And yeah, I'm about to hop off of there. I'm tired as fuck. Peace.